It's 9:47 at night. You're not hungry. You ate dinner 3 hours ago, but you're standing in front of the fridge anyway, and your hand is already on the handle. This moment, this exact small moment, is where almost everyone loses the next 20 years of their belly. Not because of the food in that fridge, because of what your body was about to do in the next 40 minutes and what you just interrupted. There is a specific hour in your day when your body finally stops storing fat around your midsection and starts pulling from it. Most people never reach that hour, not because they aren't trying, because nobody told them which one it is. I'll name it for you in this video, but the hour by itself won't help you. You also need to know what kills it. By the end of the next 10 minutes, you'll know the exact hour your body switches from belly fat storage into belly fat burning. Why eating clean stopped working for you sometime after 40, and the one 20-minute habit that doubles every hour of fasting you've ever done. If you've been doing 16-8, eating salads, cutting sugar, and still watching your midsection refuse to move, this video is the reason. You don't have a fat loss problem, you have a timing problem. When you wake up, your body is in the best metabolic state it will be in all day. Insulin is low, cortisol is rising gently, the way it's supposed to. Your liver is nearly out of stored sugar. If you simply did nothing for another 2 hours, your body would start dipping into fat for energy on its own. Then most people pour a glass of orange juice, or eat a bowl of cereal, or grab a healthy granola bar on the way to work. Here's what that does. The moment glucose hits your bloodstream, insulin spikes. Insulin is a storage hormone. Its job is to take fuel and lock it away, and after 40, your body locks more of it into your midsection than anywhere else. That single decision, made in the first hour of your day, decides which fuel your body burns until lunch. Choose sugar at 7 in the morning, and your body will not touch its fat stores until almost 3 in the afternoon. This is the part of your day where almost every healthy breakfast quietly works against you. Whole grain toast, a smoothie with banana and honey, Greek yogurt with fruit. None of those are bad foods, they're badly timed foods. But there's something you can do in this same morning window that does the opposite. And it's the most underrated tool in this entire video. Between roughly 9 in the morning and noon, something interesting is happening inside you. Your insulin sensitivity is at its daily peak. Your body is processing fuel more efficiently than it will at any other point in the next 24 hours. Studies from the Weizmann Institute showed that the same meal eaten in the morning produces about half the blood sugar response of that meal eaten at night. Half. Same food, same person, different time, completely different effect on your body. This is the window most people waste. They're either still digesting a heavy breakfast, or at a desk drinking coffee with sweetener, or skipping food entirely and calling it intermittent fasting without doing anything else to support what fasting is supposed to do. The mid-morning window is where the body is ready to burn fat. It's the period when belly fat is most accessible, and most of us in our 40s, 50s and 60s sit through it without moving. Which brings me to that 20-minute habit, a morning walk. I know how unimpressive that sounds. Stay with me. When you walk in a fasted state, an enzyme called AMPK activates sharply. AMPK is your body's low fuel sensor. When it switches on, it tells every cell in your system, stop storing, start burning. It accelerates the use of fat for energy. It drains the last sugar from your liver, and it pushes your body into deeper metabolic states that fasting alone would take hours longer to reach. Research published in Cell Metabolism showed that the combination of fasting and light movement doesn't just add together, it multiplies. Each one makes the other roughly twice as effective. This is why people who have been doing 16-8 for 2 years and seeing nothing suddenly drop weight when they add a morning walk. They didn't fast harder. They didn't eat less. They gave their body permission to actually do what fasting was supposed to make it do. And the walk doesn't need to be hard, not a workout, not a hike, a flat, unhurried 20 minutes between hours 10 and 14 of your fast. That's it. But the morning is only half the story, because what you do at night decides whether any of this matters at all. Your liver runs on a clock. By around 7 in the evening, its ability to process glucose has dropped dramatically. By 9, your pancreas is secreting insulin less efficiently. By 10, your body is metabolically asleep even if you aren't. This is why a pasta dinner at 9 at night hits your body completely differently than the same pasta at 1 in the afternoon. The food isn't worse. Your body's ability to handle it is worse. When you eat late, here's what actually happens. Insulin stays elevated for hours. While insulin is elevated, your body cannot access fat stores. Then you go to sleep. And during the night, when your body would normally be doing 7 or 8 hours of slow, quiet, fat burning, it's still processing your dinner. Multiply that by every late dinner of every week of every year past 40, and you have the real explanation for the midsection that refuses to move no matter how clean your daytime eating is. The fix is unglamorous. Finish eating by 7 in the evening, not 8:30, not whenever you get home. 7. I know that's hard. I know dinner is when families eat together. But this is the single largest invisible lever in your entire day, and almost nobody pulls it. Let me tell you about someone I'll call Daniel. His story is a composite, but every piece of it is real. 54, software job, tried 16-8 for almost 2 years, ate clean, no sugar, no soda, mostly vegetables, lean protein. He measured his food. He read the books. His midsection wouldn't move, not a single inch in 18 months. He was convinced something was medically wrong. Nothing was. His thyroid was fine, his blood sugar was fine, his effort was real. 3 things changed. Breakfast moved from a smoothie at 8 to 2 eggs and avocado at 10. He added a 20-minute walk before that breakfast, just around his block. And dinner moved from 8:30 to 6:45. He didn't eat less. He didn't fast longer. He didn't change his exercise. In 11 weeks, his waist dropped 4 inches. His story isn't unusual. It's so common it's almost boring. What's unusual is how rarely anyone explains why it works. If you've been doing everything right and your body has been ignoring you, hear this. You are not broken. Your metabolism didn't suddenly stop working at 40. You are not lazy, undisciplined, or beyond help. You have been giving your body the right inputs at the wrong times. That's it. That's the whole thing. Clean eating without the right timing is like watering a plant at midnight. Yes, water is good. No, the plant doesn't grow. After 40, your body becomes more sensitive to when you eat than to what you eat. The food rules everyone gave you in your 20s stopped applying about a decade ago. Nobody told you, so you kept following them, and you kept blaming yourself when they didn't work. That's not failure, that's outdated instructions. So what's the hour? It's not 16, it's not 18, it's not some round number you've heard 100 times on this channel or that one. For most adults over 40, the hour your body genuinely switches from storage mode to belly fat burning mode is around hour 14 of your overnight fast, but only If two specific things are true, you ate your last meal before 7 in the evening the night before, and you've moved your body, even gently, between hours 10 and 14. That's the hour. That's the moment. Without those two conditions, your 16-hour fast is mostly your body still cleaning up last night's dinner. With them, hour 14 is when belly fat becomes the easiest fuel source available, and your body finally agrees to use it. Almost nobody hits that hour, not because it's hard, because nobody puts the three pieces together. The clean dinner, the morning walk, the late morning meal, three small decisions in that order on the same day. That's the entire system. Let me leave you with the picture. Stop eating by 7 in the evening so your liver actually rests. Wake up and walk for 20 minutes before food. Let your body's low fuel sensor do its work. Break your fast around 10 or 11 with protein and fat first. Eggs, avocado, fish, not sugar, not juice, not cereal. Hold that pattern 5 days a week, not 7. Your body needs rest from the structure too. That's the hour. That's the protocol. That's what most fasting videos forgot to tell you was 3 things, not 1. If this is the first explanation that actually fit what you've been experiencing, you're not alone, and you're not behind. You're just early to the version of this that works. There's one more thing I left out of this video on purpose. What you eat the moment you break your fast, the first 3 bites, decides whether the next 24 hours are spent burning fat or storing it. Most people get it backwards. They reach for fruit, juice, oatmeal, and they undo the entire morning they just earned. I'll show you exactly what to break your fast with and why the order of foods matters more than the foods themselves in the next video. If you want it when it goes up, subscribe before you forget. I'm posting the rest of this system over the next few videos, and you'll want them in order. Your body has been waiting for the right instructions. Now you have the first half.